We're diving deeper into the past of the suspect who was shot and killed by a Stewart police officer. Video from investigators shows the suspect charging at the officer with a knife just seconds before the shooting. Treasure Coast Bureau reporter Rachel Perry learned the suspect has a long criminal history and found his family had expressed concerns for his mental health.
Not only does the Martin County Sheriff say the suspect was Baker acted 3 times here in Martin County, he says he was arrested in California and released on probation before moving to Florida and being arrested several more times. Seen here in this video, Kenneth Cook.
He walks inside of the house, his apartment, grabs a large bladed knife and runs directly at the Stewart Police Department officer.
Martin County Sheriff John Butensiek says the Stewart police officer, identified as Kyle Osinga, fires several shots at Cook, who later died at the hospital. The sheriff's office has taken over the case and has learned a lot about Cook, including a case in California where he was arrested for aggravated battery and released on probation before moving to South Florida and being arrested several more times.
Those violent felony crimes include kidnapping and some serious charges, all of which were abandoned in the call notes.
The reason being, Cook was found not competent, in other words, unfit to stand trial, meaning doctors found he wasn't able to understand the case against him or the court system.
So if I have a client who's schizophrenic, not only might he be not guilty by reason of insanity, but before even getting to that point, he just simply may be unable to go to trial or to even accept a plea.
When that happens, attorney Greg Lerman says the person goes to a state hospital, and if they stay incompetent, the charges are dismissed.
What ends up happening is they're usually still monitored by the state to make sure that they're getting whatever services they need so that they don't end up back in the system.
As for Cook, the sheriff says he was Baker acted at least 3 times here in Martin County, and his family believed he was schizophrenic. The sheriff saying he feels there's a gap in the state of Florida with what happens to those who are mentally ill, and in this scenario, he feels the system probably failed the suspect, who ended up dying as a result of it. The officer involved is on administrative leave, seeking treatment to make sure he's okay going back to work, and could be as soon as next week if the chief allows it. In Martin County, Rachel Perry, WPBF 25 News.